ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परम ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. After a long time we are discussing. Let us discuss a little bit about Sugama. Then I shall do Vedanta Sara also. I should revive. Amma. So one question, some doubts he raised regarding the Upadesha, Vedanta Upadesha. Since Upanishad is asking, or Vedanta is asking to inquire into Brahman, to seek Brahman. Okay. Now the question is, whom do we seek? What we don't know, or what we are not. You can't seek which you already are. You seek what you are not. That means you seek anything other than yourself. You can't seek yourself, because the seeking has no meaning when it is already found. The purpose of seeking is to find what is not found. Seeking something which you don't have. But if I am already Brahman, but there is no meaning in seeking. What do you seek first? If I am Brahman, do I seek myself? But I am right now Brahman. How can I seek? So if I am Brahman, seeking myself is meaningless, and neither it is possible, nor you will gain anything. It is all meaningless. So Athato Brahma Jignasa Upanishad Sutra, Brahma Sutra is telling Brahma Jignasa. Seek to know, desire to know Brahman. Seek in order to know him. Search for him. This only shows definitely Brahman is something other than me. That Brahman cannot be myself. This is what Purvapaksh is. Siddhanta replied, no. Brahmanaha eva atmatvat. The Brahman which Upanishad is asking you to seek, advising you to seek, not asking you to seek, because if you don't get a seeking in your mind, nobody can impose a seeking in you. If it is there, unrecognized, underground, silently within your mind, we can only awaken you to that seeking. See, note, seeking has to arise in your mind. Okay, so then only we can only help you to recognize it, help you to recognize that seeking within lying in your heart. You can give a direction to it, how to go about, how to continue that searching. We can give you instructions, we can help you, Shastra can help us how to search. And if you don't have the very searching in your mind, by no amount of imposition from outside, you can make you a searching person. See, you can't make a person a searching person. You can only help him to recognize. This is important, you see, that seeking the truth is there. It is underlying. In many people, it is overpowered, covered by the immediate desires, sensations. People occupy themselves in seeking the sensations of sense organs, emotions, some kind of curiosity, intellectual curiosity, sense organ level sensations people want. Mind level, people want some kind of a sentimental satisfaction, emotional satisfaction, some emotional caring. People are seeking that. Intellectually, curiosity is to find something. And out of insecurity, people are interested in accumulating, acquiring the property to quench that insecurity. To quench insecurity, seeking the property, acquiring, possessing, and all that. Acquiring, possessing, enjoying. People are seeking emotional relationship. In emotional relationships, you get some kind of a kick. And in achievement, when you achieve something, you get a joy of joy, rejoice that in achieving something, defeating somebody, acquiring something, achieving something. Some people like achieving something. Some people try to fulfill their intellectual curiosity, okay, or emotional needs, emotional support, or physical sensations, okay. These are the things we have. Physical sensation means physical pleasures, okay. Emotional, sentimental satisfaction, not complete satisfaction, but emotional, what you say, need. Emotional need. People want some kind of emotional need. That's why people falling in love and looking for people, a relationship. That means some kind of emotional care, sentimental attention, sentimental care. And intellectual curiosity. Sense organ level sensations, mind level sentiments, intellectual level curiosities. Behind all these three, there is something deeply seated insecurity, wants to possess something, wants to acquire, possess. In that you feel that some kind of a security you feel. Okay, these are the things people live, common people live. But behind all these things, there is something deeply in everybody's heart. There is a seeking for truth. What is life? What do I want? Where am I going? By acquiring which, by understanding, acquiring, finding, whatever word you use it, by finding what, my life will become really fulfilled. What is it? What is the life? What is this world where everybody is born running after something, earning, acquiring, enjoying, and struggling, crying and shouting, and sometimes enjoying, rejoicing, sometimes hilariously enjoying, sometimes suffering deeply. So people seem to be, people are evidently running after something. Each one is busy, running after something, running for something. But what if all of them are running? Has anybody found? Each one, when he's running for something, he tries to consciously, unconsciously tell others, hey, come on, like this, do like this, earn like me, acquire like me, enjoy like me. But has he found the complete fulfillment in him? He has not. Yet he doesn't stop from instigating others to follow him. In this, some people are more interested and some people not so much interested in propagating to others, evangelizing others. But many people, it is out of their greed to dominate others, out of their insecurity, out of their sentimental perversion. So these are the three reasons that you do evangelism or some kind of a propagating your ideology to others. By propagating your ideology, you want to bring all others under your ideology so that you can control them. People have a kick for controlling others. In controlling others, you feel a great achievement, a great something. Even that is a need, a weakness of a human mind. Or out of fanaticism. Out of fanaticism, you try to propagate. Or out of insecurity in your mind. So anyway, due to these several reasons, person try to propagate his own idea and ideology. Some people are not so ambitious. They just live life and they don't try to pull others force his own view on others and trying to pull people into his own idea. Many people don't do that. They just live their life and leave others to their own life. But some people, restless people, cannot keep quiet. But anyway, in and through all these things, there is no searching at all. Because there is an emotional pressure of seeking sensations, pressure of curiosity, just wild curiosity, pressure of sentiments, pressure of insecurity. So we, under the pressure of all these things, we do our various things. Some people search for sensations. look for sensations. Others, emotional level. Some people, intellectual level, curiosity, to learn new facts, new principle. What is this? Why is this? Like a scientific research. What is this? Why is this? Why does it happen? Why the world is there? All this is a intellectual curiosity. But behind all these things, there is still an underlying much deeper level. There is a seeking after the truth. You want to know the final truth of the world and you and why this life. What is the truth? It is not a simple curiosity. It is not just to satisfy the intellectual curiosity. It is a question of your life and death. You want to understand your life. Without that, you feel that life is incomplete. In spite of achieving many things in life, many other things materially, socially, financially, and intellectually, and all that. You have a good family life, you have got a loving friends and relatives helping, and you also help them, and you are in a good company of your friends. You have got a lot of sensational life of entertainment, sense pleasures and entertainment and so on. In spite of that, if you have got a genuine, authentic jnana, a genuine desire to know what is life, this comes out of an understanding. Because a real seeking is it is the real desire of a human heart. It comes out of maturity, a great maturity. A very mature person patiently wants to learn and wants to question everything of life. Leave out nothing. The world, God, me, and all everything he questions, doesn't accept anything blindly, doesn't go by any pressure, sensational pressure, emotional, sentimental pressure, intellectual curiosity, or a deep-seated insecurity. They don't form his pressure for his search. His search comes out of a mature understanding of life. Okay? So this is called Brahma Jignasa. Not under any pressure. But I just freely want to learn, want to understand what is the truth. And that understanding makes a difference to my life. Not your life, economic, social life, physical life, one aspect of life. It makes a difference to my very existence. Okay? This question of Vedanta this question is a fundamental question. Fundamental means a foundational question. This question springs from my heart, and it is trying to seek, it is trying to find the absolute truth of life, by knowing which my very existence changes. It is a question of my being and becoming. It's a question of my surviving. So you want to find out the absolute truth of the world and you and the people around, and what is all this? By knowing which all your curiosity will go away. All your physical sensations become meaningless. See, by knowing that truth, absolute truth of myself and the world, which is called Brahman, by knowing that Brahman, that absolute truth, your seeking of sensational pleasures and entertainments will go away. Seeking sensationals at the level of sense organs, sense sensation, entertainment, all that will go away. Because even in that seeking, there is a deep lacking, deeply something missing in your heart. Therefore, you are seeking. Okay. Therefore, that sense organ level, that wildly pursuing sense pleasures, entertainment has become such a big industry. International industry, you see how much of crores, hundreds of crores. You see films and etc., games, all this, even politics. There's so much of people like a lot of sensations. So the sensation seeking is like addiction. We don't know why, but keep on seeking. So this seeking the sensations, entertainments will go away. By finding that Brahman, your emotional need, emotional, sentimental need of your loving friends and relatives and your own wife and husband, your boyfriend, girlfriend, there is an emotional need that you want to call somebody as yourself, and you want to you want to be loved by somebody, and also you also want to love somebody. So this will give you some kind of emotional or sentimental satisfaction. Okay. This sentimental need you will transcend by knowing that Brahman. Now, I am telling all this detail because I want to show that Vedantic seeking of Brahman is unlike a scientific seeking, unlike certain others seekers seeking. It's not just to satisfy your curiosity. It is not an intellectual curiosity. It is not a theoretical knowledge. This knowledge is for understanding my very existence. Who am I? What is my goal? By knowing which I want to liberate myself from this question, this torture of my existence. My existence is continuously under threat. The very meaning of my life, very existence. Why am I existing? What am I doing? Why should I live at all? So there is a question fundamentally about your very existence, by knowing which all your confusion, seeking, desires, frustrations, hauntings, everything will go. I will be totally free and relaxed and liberated from my all kinds of pursuits, the pressurized pursuits. One is at the sense organ level, second is at the emotional level, third is your intellectual level, fourth is insecurity. That insecurity is diverted into a political ideology or some kind of a religious dogma, because there is an insecurity in human mind, a deep-seated insecurity. Why it comes, nobody knows. How it goes away also people don't know. Tentatively they try to, by emotional attachment with somebody, loving and caring person, or some kind of a political ideology like a communism or any other ism, or some kind of a religious dogma that God will save you, He is born for me, and after my death something will happen. The fear of unknown, the fear of heaven because of insecurity. Insecurity is there, therefore you want to make sure your life be better after death. So all this springs from that jivahood, that is insecurity. Okay. Therefore, these are all subjects trying to address your needs, but none of them can really fulfill all your needs. So what is the real depth, real question, which is a genuine question, not imposed by anybody? It is in your heart. People should be able to recognize that deepest seeking in your heart, seeking the absolute truth, the meaning of life. That absolute truth, having understood, makes a difference in your life. Hereafter, you are not the same person. You are totally a liberated person, totally free. You have solved all the problems of your life. All the questions, all the problems, all the worries and tensions have gone away. And that discovery you are seeking. It is there in a dim form. Dim means unrecognizable form in everybody's heart. But Vedantin Jignasus, the Vedantic students have recognized, if they are really students. Most of the people are intellectual curiosity. To satisfy the curiosity, they listen to Vedanta. Just intellectual curiosity is not Vedanta. This question, this seeking should come from your core of your heart. And it is seeking the meaning for life, the very existence, the very world. What is the truth of it? What is the absolute truth? So that Jignasa is Brahma Jignasa. So that Brahma Jignasa, it is there in everybody's hearts. It is a dim, sometimes suppressed. So you have to become mature enough to be able to recognize that inner desire. Without that inner desire, listening to Vedanta, reading books and all that, it may satisfy some kind of curiosity, and then still there are many schools of philosophy, many religions, many ideas. You keep following many people, and then they all give you ideas, ideologies, a lot of opinions and ideas and concepts. No concept, no idea can solve your problem of your insecurity, worry, tension and individuality. Why am I? What do I want? Where am I going? Okay. It is not simple occultism. It is not a desire to gain some supernatural power, hypnotism and some supernatural power, and not like that. It is not that kind of a seeking. It is much more deeper seeking. It is fundamental seeking in everybody's heart. It is in everybody's heart. Some people may recognize, some people have not yet recognized. Some people are incapable of recognizing, though it is there. It is there in your heart of the hearts. Deeply in your heart it is there. So you are too busy occupied with other things, you suppress it. You suppress it, and then you become busy with many other sensations, emotions, sentiments, and curiosities, and desire for religion, desire for occult things. Occult means supernatural. All these people do. Okay? Those who carry out Vedantic inquiry, he has to be highly mature person. Highly mature person. Maturity comes from understanding the lower level of life. You take, for example, sensations. You try sensation after sensation by no amount of years, by no length of time, by no number of centuries, by enjoying any centuries, these sense organs, pleasures, sense pleasures, entertainments, you will never be satisfied. Your sense organs and mind feel bored, disgusted with certain pleasures. A few days you'll give a gap and again continue. I read in my school days, I think college days, C.E.M. Jod, G-O-A-D. There was a kind of a philosopher in England. His writings, one essay was given to us. He would ask the children, what is civilization? Children say eating chocolates, playing and laughing and dancing and jumping, being free and enjoying holidays. This is what real freedom. This is what the goal of life. He asks the question, now how long can you eat chocolates and how many can you eat? You eat 2, 3, 4. Afterwards, won't you get bored? Yeah, I'll get bored. Then what is civilization? If you mean eating chocolate is civilization, then after some time you get bored and you lose all enthusiasm, meaning for life and etc., get bored and disgusted. They say whenever you are disgusted with sensations, emotions, sentiment and etc., curiosity, you give a gap for a while. Take holiday. After some time again you get a new enthusiasm. Come and enjoy your sense pleasures, entertainment and all. And they say, is it civilization? This is ridiculous. This is an animalistic civilization. If you can call civilization, if you can call animal life as a civilization, it is an animalistic civilization. No. The genuine searching, genuine seeking should arise in your mind. Arise means it is there, you only have to cognize it. You have to cognize it. Once you cognize it, it becomes awakened, prominent. And then by pursuing that question, when you get the answer to that question, you'll be really liberated from all tensions, worries, physical, mental, intellectual, everything, social, economic. Nothing disturbs you. You transcend all these problems. You live at a certain level where nothing bothers you, nothing gives you. You are so free and happy. Like a bird, you are flying. You feel as if you are a bird flying with joy and happiness, endless joy, everlasting happiness, endless joy, complete joy, with no iota of insecurity, fear, tension, worry, nothing exists. That is freedom. That is moksha. More will come in the next. Okay. More will come in the next. So before that we complete this sentence. So Purvapakshi asked, since Vedanta is asking you to seek the truth must be something other than me, it can't be myself. Siddhanti answered, no. Upanishad is directly telling you, if you are searching for Brahman, searching for the truth, see, it is here. It is not pointing out truth which is elsewhere. It is not pointing out something as a truth of your life. Upanishad is telling you, you are the truth. What a beautiful statement. You are inseparable. You are undeniable. You are unnegatable. Your existence is unnegatable, undeniable, unnegatable. Only thing is you are suffering from limitation, duality and all that. But if you become mature, you understand that is your real nature, by finding which you become really free. All kinds of sufferings, including the very Vedantic enquiry also. Okay. Therefore, Vedantic seeking is for the absolute truth, solves your problem absolutely. Problem of life it solves absolutely. Absolutely in the sense all the problems of life are solved for good. You become really free person. Free being, not person, let us say free being. Okay, therefore Upanishad is teaching Brahman as not something you have to seek for, as not something which is away from you, outside you. It says it is you, very much you. That means you must have not paid attention towards yourself. Your mind is extroverted, paying attention to many things on the earth except yourself. You never turned inwardly. That is Vedanta. Okay. Eva abha atmatvat sarvatra hi vedanteshu. Everywhere in Vedanta. Vedanta means Upanishads. In all Upanishads, Vedanta is very categorically, clearly, unmistakably telling clearly. What is it telling? That the Brahman which Upanishad is asking you to seek, it is none other than yourself. It's an amazing thing. It is a surprising thing. It's not easy to discover. So all your seeking searches are centered around that one underlying search. A common trunk, like a tree, common trunk and then branches, many branches. So the common trunk of a tree, similarly, this is the common fundamental question. Why this world and why am I? Where am I going? What do I want? Okay. So Vedanta is teaching, Brahma Sutras are teaching that the Brahman which I have advised you to seek, Brahman which I have advised only, which I have advocated and advised you to follow, is not something outside you. It is very much you. It is yourself. It is not away from you. It is just myself. Therefore, Brahman which you are advised to seek is yourself. So Vedanta is telling that I being something, that means I am something more than what I know now. What I know about myself is something very highly dissatisfying, highly missing, lacking, something deeply lacking. But I have another aspect of me, another nature of me at a deeper level, which is a real me, is ever free from all problems, the real me. But I don't know that I have another aspect of me, another level of me. Not knowing it, whatever I know, whatever I take myself to be at the moment, I continue in that alone. I continue in that and try to search for many things. Okay. That's where the problem is. I don't know, something is wrong. As I start the class, sleep comes. I'm unable to understand. I tried whatever I know. Still I'm sleeping only the class. This is the main reason that in the last few days I stopped. Of course, another reason is the external noise. Lot of noise here. Today, luckily, there is no noise. A lot of noise. So much of noise that I cannot speak here. I cannot sit in my room. Okay. So, this question, underlying question, fundamental question, universal question, I want to know the meaning of my life. Most of the people suppress it, ignore it, make it blunt, but that is underlying. You can never escape this question. This question nobody has planted in you, nobody has taught you. You too have not picked up at a later stage in life. It is there choicelessly in you. Only you become awakened to it, only you become aware of it, only you start owning up, yes, this is the seeking. Then the seeking really becomes serious and you will find the truth. So that seeking after the truth, it is there dimly underground in your heart, deeply inside your heart. You have not given opportunity, you have not expressed that desire. You have not expressed that seeking properly, therefore you could not fulfill the seeking by finding the absolute truth. You couldn't find, first thing is you went in a wrong path and you have to know the right path. Okay. So, this seeking is not a tentative, it is not a sense organ level, it is not the mind level, it is not intellect level, nor it is a occult level. It is much more than this, it is the real seeking. Once you discover this seeking, you understand every jiva on the earth has the same desire. He wants to be liberated. Nobody is interested in any other things, but they may not be aware. Okay, so your maturity of life, your understanding of life, you get disillusioned with many things which you have valued as highly. Many things in life like money and power and sense pleasures and emotional attachments, intellectual curiosities, religious blind beliefs, dogmas and intellectual curiosities, all these things. You watch them, learn them, understand about them, you get disillusioned with them. What they promise, what they look attractive, but if you go inside them, they are not, they are highly cheats. High cheats. Okay. So therefore, we have to discern that internal desire, the deep-seated desire. Once you awaken it, then it does the job on its own. On its own, every event, every experience you are watching, you become Sakshi. That means you liberate yourself from your individuality, individual body, mind and sense organs, and your social relationships, emotional relationships, all these things. Okay, so therefore, Upanishad is advocating you to search for the truth which is inseparable from yourself. That means it is your real self, it is your core of your Atma. Core Atma means your inner core. That is Atma. Okay, so you have to search for it. You have to find out it. And once you find out, it is an eternal freedom, total freedom, absolute freedom. Fear of death and fear of losing something, fear of sorrows coming to you, none of them can threaten you. No sorrows, nothing, no shoka, no sorrows, nothing can give you into sorrow, nothing will pull you into sorrow. Let there be any amount of torture, any amount, nothing will give you, because you are totally free, totally free. So such a person. So Vedanta is teaching. So Brahman, the truth which you are seeking is yourself. Yet you are unaware of your real self and you take yourself to be a wrong self. You stand as a wrong self by ignoring your real self. In your real self, all these problems are automatically solved. They are really free you are. All that you are seeking in life, you find there alone. Once you discover it, Abba, you become so free, so happy. This is what you want. Therefore, Upanishads or Vedanta is teaching the Brahman is inseparable from you. You means not you as an individual. We are talking of every you, every person on the earth. Okay? Every person on the earth. Seeking that. You seek it, you will be fulfilled. Okay. So he says, this Atma Jijnasa is for this inner truth. This is not a casual intellectual truth. This is not a hobby. This is not a personal thing. It is a universal seeking. It is there in the heart of every living being on the earth. Every living being has this lurking jignasa. Jignasa in your mind. Mind is searching for it. Therefore, and he says, Yadyapyatmaiva Brahma, Brahmaiva Atma. Although I am the truth, I am the absolute truth, I am free from all problems, all tensions, all sorrows. I am totally free. Completely free. Okay. Atma is Brahma. Although is Brahma, tathapi etad yathatmya aprabodhat atma sadvitiya. So for not knowing that I am the absolute truth and free person, I am the absolute freedom, not knowing that real Atma, what happens? Prabodhat Atma Sadvitiyaha Samsari Iva Brahmacha. People think I am a samsari, I am bound by certain karmas, certain janmas, and people are seeking solutions at that level alone. Solutions, they are trying to seek solution at that level, but they cannot be the solution. They won't give you, because they don't put right question. Whatever question they put, they are under the influence of certain things. But Vedantic inquiry is totally free inquiry. No giving any soft corner to anybody. Leave out everybody just to find the absolute truth. Okay. So Upanishad, Bhashyakara, and then Suresh are also telling, he quotes a few shlokas here. The meaning is same what I have told, so therefore I just skip them. I won't read them, because even if I read, he is talking the same thing what I have been telling. Tadyap Brahm Tadyadyapi Atma Aprabodhat Tayoresha Viparyaya Atmapi Sakshat Brahma Paroksham Tadabodhatah. For not knowing myself, I take my real Atma as something far away from you, away from you. See what a strange moha it is. I am the truth, but I get into moha so much that I won't be able to see the real fact. Therefore, Upanishad is teaching your real self, which is absolutely free. Only you have to really pursue the truth, really inquire, really pursue it. So, Parokshamivacha Vedanta Vakya Janya Jnanena Aprabodhanav Tvatmaiva Vidyanam Brahmeti Jayate. Therefore, by inquiry into yourself with the help of Vedantic statement, you come to discover that your real self, which was tentatively covered up. Covered up means you are missing your real nature. Why? Your mind is preoccupied with something else. Your mind is engaged with something else, so you have no time for the truth. Therefore, the truth remained unknown to you. Simply because you have ignored it, that's all. Therefore, he says, Upanishad is teaching as yourself as a Brahman. That means you have a narrow being, a narrow personality in you. I am only this much, not the rest of the world. Okay, a divisive, an incomplete. Therefore, you hand over all the charge and you become totally free. Okay, then you want to pursue the real truth, absolute truth. To such a person, and to such a person, Vedanta teaches, Athato Brahma Jignasa, do Vedantic inquiry, Atma Jignasa, Tadyatha, Sureshwaracharya sloka, I just read out, Tadyathatmya Prabhadeshu, Tayoresha Viparyayaha, Atmapi Sakshat Tad Brahma Parokshanchada Bodhataha, Brahmaiva Tad Dadatmapi Sadvitiya Vadekshate. Okay. Therefore, he says, it is that inner Atma, your own real nature is haunting you because you miss it. You feel as if you are losing yourself. Now I don't want to lose myself. I want to come to my senses, my reality, so that I become free. Okay. Therefore, Brahmavid apnoti param, Brahmaswarupa Pratipattaye Shrutibodhitam Brahmaswarupam Ajnatam Jignasyate. So it is an Ajnatam, unknown, and that is sought after. Okay. Now next, Athapaha Yeva Tarhiyam Avidya Ityat Brahmanaha Yeva Tarhi Avidya Ityapannam. The real question comes now. To whom is this Avidya? I think today we had a very short session after a long time. We'll continue every day tomorrow also. So now the question is, if I am Brahman and the Jignasa is taught not to seek something other than myself, but only my real self. Now I am myself. Myself means myself. I am. What am I? I am something which is incomplete, worried, tension and everything. So if I have to discover my real self by setting aside these superficial things. So you have to search for it. Okay. So therefore, Atma Brahma Prabodhattu Tayoresha Viparyayaha. Atma is Sakshat Brahma only, directly Brahma. Yet he thinks he is not. There is only a notion. A wrong notion is sitting upon you. It makes you to think that you are not the truth. Truth means you are free, happy. No, I am not free and happy. Something is deeply missing with me. Then, if I am the Brahman that is seeking, then why I am ignorant then? Whom does the ignorance begin? Ignorance is important point. We have discussed many points in the entire Sugama, but here in the last chapter, in the last section, this comes. Now, what is this ignorance? To whom does it pertain? If this point is cleared, then the next point becomes very easy. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Tat Sat.